Hey everybody, well, as you've been seeing, we got 2 out of the 4 sides done, so today the plan is for this one. My oh my, what a day. Let's get to it. Maybe something worth saying, we put these up last fall and we noticed that they all kind of curled up. So what we're just doing is ran the hammer down to crack it a bit, and then we're just gonna tack a nail or a screw and drive this in. It'll just make it a nicer corner. And we'll do that up on the top as well. Here she is, folks, in all her splendor. Pretty much what we did is we got some cedar clapboard, got it cut locally, and we put some stains from Sherwin-Williams, just some, couldn't get transparent, but just natural, so that we could get as much of the natural colors as we could. The design, I really wanted the dark windows and the wood to blend in nicely so it wouldn't be distracting for people looking at the tiny house. My parents, I'm sure, appreciated that, but just a nice natural look. So it took us from October until now. We're just starting July here soon, so it took us quite a while to dry the wood, to stain it, and to find some nice days to put it on, but finally we got it in there. So let's go through a quick tour around, and then yeah, we'll show you how we did it. Oh yeah. So basically, kept it really simple around the windows. We didn't add any boards, any trim, just on the 4 corners that we added. It was a 2-inch side and just mitered it right in the center. Keeps the lines nice and clean. The challenges that we had really was having a nice day that we could put these on, and also making sure that we're joining them so that the sides match. So we ended up, we were talking about maybe using some screws, but what we did is we used a nail gun, and the way that we nailed them in, we just kind of crossed them as much as we could on the spacers that are behind there. So it ended up doing pretty good. So if you remember, we had added a bit of a space on each side to make room for this, and it ended up just being the right kind of width that we wanted to be inside that 8.5 external. So with these corner planks that we have right here, ended up giving us kind of the space that we needed. So I think it's the rustic look that I was looking for. You see there's some kind of gaps and spaces, but you know what? that's how it needs to be. Looks nice. Okay, so lessons that I've learned. Well, I've learned that clapboard actually do have a side, so if you look at them, sometimes they're kind of curved naturally, so that's the side that you want to put against the house so that the rain is washed away from the house. If you cup them the other side, they don't kind of fit all that well. A couple of mistakes that I won't point them out to you, but I'm gonna see them forever. But regardless, it's good to know. As they say, you're always ready to do the job once you're done doing that job. So next time we put some on, we'll have that known. Other than that, yeah, it went pretty smooth. Thank God for my dad to be kind of knowledgeable and know what to do. So another thing that I've learned putting this on, when I stained this, we were advised to let it dry so it only had 7% humidity. It soaked in really well, so I'd recommend that. We did 2 coats. Probably could have done just 1. The brand that we used, Sherwin-Williams, was a great product and went on well, soaked in. But again, if it's 7% humidity, soak it in real nice. As like any wood product, it twists and it bends. So to be very careful with these planks. Some of them broke pretty easy, but you know, you do what you can. And the last thing is have patience. I mean, there was this on the front specifically, like it would take like half an hour to kind of measure, cut, and bring back and kind of play around some of these boards so they would fit nice. So I was kind of, I really underestimated the time, effort that it takes to put this on. So as everything else in this project, I've just gained that much more respect for people that do this day in, day out. I salute you. It's incredible work. It's tough, heat of the day. But I'm sure that the challenges and the learnings are not over, and yeah, it's just incredible stuff. Love working with my dad on these, and absolutely grateful, blessed to be able to spend all this time with him learning. Gosh, probably take me a lifetime to learn half of what this man knows, but I'm giving it a go to try to learn. What beauty. So I think all in all, I highly recommend you doing your own projects, if nothing else, to learn to appreciate how things are done and end up with something pretty spectacular. I think with this siding on, what I'm going to be doing next is working on the front screen porch, because the mosquitoes are pretty bad. But when we go inside, it's going to be electrical and plumbing and figuring all that out. Another challenge. All right, folks. Go out there, enjoy your day, learn something, build something, get creative. God bless.